Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern from Modern Salon TV. I'm here with Mike Petrizzi. We are at the Zotos Artistic Institute in Darien, Connecticut, and we were just having lunch and we were talking about doing Jody's hair color, and it was fascinating what you were telling me about how you have to formulate so differently for the gray areas versus the non-gray areas. So fill us in.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you can't look at the head as one solid color. It's not. So when, a client sits down in my chair every time, not just, when I feel like it, every time you need to look at the hair and see how it's behaving, how did it take the color last time, where is the gray now, is there more gray around the temple, around the hairline? If so, you got to formulate accordingly. So in her formula, what I'll do is I'll actually lighten and warm around the temple and the hairline, and then progressively get darker as I go back.
And what you were telling me is you really have to, and the client loves this, you really have to dig deep. You really have to go in there.
Sure.
And that
and
even
balance lighting.
And balance light, and that's very important, that we are blessed here with a lot of great natural lighting. If you do not have that in the salon, what did you recommend?
Investing in quality balanced lighting.
And we know that the minority lighting is great, plus that great flashlight.
That flashlight's amazing. It's great for dark, even when you're doing shows, it's helpful. Yeah, if you don't have.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll put a link to the lighting story in here, because that light has saved a lot of people. That saved us at artist session and shoots too, because we're in the back. So, so you make sure. So for Jody, what formula would you use where?
We're probably going to use like our new RMs, which is a really nice, rich, warm brown color, and I'll use like a 5. I'll do the 5 RM and a 6N up here, and then as I progress back, I'm going to start adding more neutral and then go a little bit deeper. So I'll probably add like a 5N, maybe a little 4G. So basically all your light, warm stuff is up here, and then it progressively gets a little more neutral as you go back.
And again, that's something the client appreciates, so she doesn't think, well, I can go do this at home. You're formulating, you're a chemist, you're an expert, and your application, knowing you're leaving.
Replicate that at home.
Exactly.
Right.
And it doesn't necessarily show up very differently, although it adds a little dimension.
Right.
And then quickly, because I know I only have you for another minute, you were also talking about glazing, that you just don't throw on a glaze and cross your fingers.
If I could teach anyone, is that the hair is 3 different animals, from base, from the roots to the mids to the ends. So when you glaze, if you glaze accordingly, lighten and warm your formula as you go down the hair shaft, you'll have a really balanced result. You won't have hot roots, you won't have drab ends.
Okay, and again, just for Jody, what is the formula that you would use on her hair?
We are making her like a cinnamony color, so I use the 5 RM, and then I use a lot of the G up here, so it's like 4G, 6G, and then I add more of the 5 RM as I progress down the hair shaft.
Along the mids, and then you said sometimes at the ends you don't even put any.
Well, I might lighten it up with clear.
Okay.
So just lighten and warm. The key is to always lighten and warm as you go down the hair shaft, because these ends will always grab cool and dark.
And again, this is all, we're talking specifically about the client who is not 25. The client who is more, typically the client who's getting this kind of hair color in the salon. So, good tips, good lighting, really examine each consultation, formulate differently for the gray area to the ends, and then when you glaze, treat area separately.
3 different animals. Yep.
I love it. Great. Thank you so much, and have a great day. And thank you, Jody, for letting us use you before your color service.
Thanks for the first chair.
And thanks and first chair. Great. That was a very nice article on you. That's our spring 2015 first chair. What page?
Oh, the center.
Look, right there. Right. Yeah. Just page 28. Yeah. Go for it. Gray 101. Ooh, how perfect. Thank you again, you guys, and have a great day. We'll see you. All right. Bye.